Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to Scrolls, where today I am starting a new series, in which I will try and do my best to teach you how to play, mainly directed at beginning players, intermediate players. Obviously if you've been playing this game a long time, most of this you'll know, even so there'll probably be a few things, hopefully, you might learn, I don't know, we'll see how things go. The way I'm deciding to do this is by playing it for hard AI, just with different decks. Would play against in a multiplayer game, playing against a human, but the reason I'm playing it for hard AI is because you can take as long as you like per turn, and I really want to try and slow things down and have a long chat, so that's what I'm going to do in that there. So today I'm going to be using my Decay deck. The reason I'm using that is because most of the points I want to get across are very, very important, as shown much clearer using my Decay deck, namely movement and unit placement and what to sack, which is pretty much the entire game, but it's mostly relevant in the Decay deck. So that's what we're going to use. So the first thing first, when you're starting a game, or starting Scrolls rather, or you built your deck or anything, get to know your deck. Just know it inside out, know what's going on, know what's in it. If you're starting with a precon, read it through it, learn it all, just so you can see what interacts with what. So you know we've got some poison here, I might be able to use that. We've got a Lord Darkling, so we can leave an idol on 2 health and destroy it later. That sort of thing, just so you can formulate plans easier and you know what's going on. So I've got my Decay deck here. It's pretty standard with everyone else's. It's become pretty standard. We've got 3 Ripper, 3 Tribesmen, so we've got nice early game creatures: Languid, Lord Darkling, Return to Nature, Watcher, Blightbear, Brainlice, Harvester, Nephgeddon, Witch Doctor, Oblivion Seeker, You'll be a Hunter, Damning Curse, Cursemonger, Soulsteal, and Rot Eater. Pretty standard stuff. So we've got nice, really strong early game creatures. We've got powerful removal. One thing we haven't got is countdown. We've got no spells that offer countdown manipulation to our creatures. So that's sort of where the weakness of our deck is. The strength is we have powerful creatures. So we've got to try and build a plan around that. And yeah, I think it's best if we just start a game and get to it. Okay then, so first thing you want to do when you start a game is press control, like that. This means that you'll be able to see all the stats of all the idols and all the units on board. This really allows you just to know what is going on and to see clearly now the rain has gone. No, if you leave control off you can still see what's going on just by hovering over them, but they do go off eventually and it's just annoying. So just get rid of all of that. So yeah, to our hand and indeed the game, we are playing against mono order, so we know our enemy is mono order. That means they don't have too high a health. If they're playing full-on late-game order, Soulsteal will be useless because nothing's really got 2 health or less. If they're playing tempo order, it might be useful. So we've still got to wait to try and identify what deck we're playing, but that's irrelevant. We'll look at our hand. We have a Lord Darkling, a Soulsteal, 2 Brainlice, a Watcher, and a Witch Doctor. So first of all, we'll decide what to sack. Lord Darkling, definitely not. It's an early-game creature. We want it. Soulsteal, possibly. If we identify opponent's deck as being late-game order, Soulsteal can go because it's not going to help us too early. Brainlice is good, it cycles itself, or cantrip, whatever you want to say, so that'll be useful. Watcher, not so much. It says when a unit adjacent to Watcher is destroyed by non-combat damage or death effects, Watcher deals 2 damage to a random opponent's idol, and we've got Witch Doctor as well. Normally I'd like to get rid of the highest costing thing in my hand, but look at my hand here. Watcher's not going to be too good against order. The only thing they have that really deals non-combat damage is Kabonk, and yeah, we can't really just stick down Watcher because of Kabonk. It's good late game combined with Nephgeddon, but we don't want it, so we're going to get rid of Watcher here and see what an opponent does. Still on 2 order, so that means it's kind of earing towards late game order for me in terms of what deck he's playing. If he's playing tempo order, the only things that have 2 health are Crossbowman and Wings Soldier. It's a 3/2/2. But even so, we can kill that with Brainlice in 2 turns and it still won't be able to attack. So we can get rid of Soulsteal here. And we can decide what we're going to play. We can play Lord Darkling or Tribesman. Lord Darkling is weak early game. It's more of a late game thing to get rid of opponent's idols, which are almost down and out. Where Tribesman is a big beast. It's a 3/3/4 for 2, huge wall, and should really buy us time so we can scale our stronger units down. So we can play Tribesman. The reason we're playing it here in the middle, we want to try and gain early control of the middle. By picking the middle, we have the option to move up stay on the same lane, or move down. So we have control of all these 3 lanes here, basically forcing our opponents to either go on this lane here or this lane. So it means we will effectively have control. If he starts playing his units down here, we will have control of all of this area here pretty much. Basically having access to 4 idols where he's just down here. So that's really, really great. Another option is, reason we're being in the middle here is because we have option to move it 6 spaces. If I stuck it here, for example, and if I wanted to move my creature, I can move it either here, here, or here. Whereas if I start by playing it here, I still have access to these 4 spaces, but I also have access to these 3, so that's quite important. The more you can like put yourself in the best position in terms of movement and placement, the better off you will be. So I'm just going to end my go. Sacrifice of resources and gets a Royal Spearman. Okay, so he's just, because my creature's got a countdown 3, he's staying in the middle. And it's got a spiky, so it's kind of trying to slow me down. Again, Watcher, I don't want it this early. I've only got 2 in my deck, so I have to wait till my deck cycles again until I get him back, but it seems very early in the stage of the game, I'm just going to have to get rid of it. Now, how are we going to deal with this Spearman? We can play a Lord Darkling and get another creature on the board, or I can play a Brain Lice. Lord Darkling would be nice. Have it won't really gain me too much here. I think Brain Lice, just because we can try and get rid of this as quickly as possible, will do. Brain Lice will do 3 rounds of poison, so that's 3 damage there. So in 3 turns this will die, and it will draw us a card when it's dead. So we'll play that. Now what we're going to do with my tribesmen, we're going to stay where we are, or we're going to move. I do want to try and stay in control of the middle. However, if things do get out of control here, I want a backup plan. So if I move up or down, I'll still have the option of going back into the middle. However, I also have the option of escaping, so we're going to try and move down here. Again, staying in the very middle. This has 6 spaces to go, so we'll end my go there. So if he now sticks down like a wings captain, that'll do. You know, what am I going to do if I'm stuck in the middle here? I want to try and avoid the 2 damage coming in here. Languid is good. Languid enchanted units attack is decreased by 2 when Languid comes into play, draw 1 scroll. So that's an option. I have quite a few options here. This is quite a tough choice. I could move back in the middle, knowing that if I put 3 damage on here, Brain Lice will kill that. I could just Languid this, putting it on 1 attack. I could put Languid this, so this won't take damage if I move up. The problem with moving up here in an attempt to do 3 damage to this is that if he sticks something in front of it, then that plan is just gone. If I had a Damning Curse in my hand, I could get away with it, because I'd be able to destroy the creature outright, but I can't. So it's a question of whether I Languid or I Brain Lice. Brain Lice doesn't guarantee killing that. Languid does draw me a scroll and give me more options straight away, and that means I can also play a Lord Darkling. So I'm going to go Languid here on the Wings Captain. I could play on the Spearman, but that's going to die, so it doesn't really matter. He's going to get through 1 attack, but I don't care. So I'm going to Languid on the Wings Captain. We've got another Languid. That's good. But for now, doesn't really help me too much. If he plays another creature now, probably going to have more than 3 health, so Brain Lice won't be too good. I really want to play Lord Darkling, so I want to get another creature on the board. Then combined with Witch Doctor, it's going to be amazing. So I'm going to get rid of Brain Lice here, and I'm going to play Lord Darkling behind the Tribesman, because Tribesman more of a wall. Let's keep it there. So they're all nicely lined up. We've still got the Languid for next turn if he plays another creature. So we've sort of dealt with this, but its effect is really, really powerful, so we've got to watch out there. Shrine. Alright, that's weird. And Crown of Strength. Okay, so he's now got a 2/7, and this will make everything attack straight away. If it's a... Should just read it. When Wings Captain's countdown becomes Norse, all adjacent soldiers have their countdown increased by 1, and their move increased by 1. So even though we're here, we're not safe from this next turn, because this can move down and attack. So we're going to want to get rid of this, basically. Now, how are we going to do that? We've got a Damning Curse, fortunately. Damning Curse will just kill that. So we are going to do that. I could play Languid, but I just want to kill this. So we're going to get rid of Languid here. means I can then play Damning Curse on the Wings Captain. Now, do I stay where I am or do I move up? This isn't attacking, he's got no cards in hand. So if he does top deck an answer, then well done to him. But I want to try and gain control of the middle and take out this shrine, because this shrine's going to get annoying and it's keeping this alive. So we're going to move up here and move up there, still staying in this sort of zigzaggy line, which I like to have because it just gives you most access to anything. If you put things here, these are sort of the weakest spots because it doesn't really offer you too many options. So we're going to do that. We still have the option of retreating if I want to. So it gets a Vanguard. Vanguard's going to be a problem because it's quite big. Okay, well I've now got a Witch Doctor which I can play. Hunter, although good, Witch Doctor is going to be better. So we're going to sacrifice Hunter for Witch Doctor. Now it's a question of where I want to play it. Really I want to take out this. But doing 1 damage with this isn't really going to help or do anything, is it? I want to avoid the 2 damage from this as well. Witch Doctor is going to be played in the middle. So all the creatures around it are going to be affected, all the humans. So the option of moving down, staying where I am, or moving up. Move up, I'll do 1 damage there, 2 damage will come through on my Tribesman. I don't want that. This is attacking in 2 turns as well. If this was one with 1 countdown, I think moving up here would be the best option. But because this is on 2, I can move down, knowing next turn I can still move up twice, and then excuse me, and then get the attack in here. So we're going to go Witch Doctor directly in the middle. There we go. So next turn, nothing's attacking. These 2 will be attacking the turn after, so I can still move up. There's Kabonk and an Aging Knight. Okay. Because he's moved up here, hard hair is not the smartest thing in the world. Principle's all the same. We can now move up here, knowing that we're safe from not getting attacked by a Vanguard. Which if the Vanguard stay there, it can move down and attack my Tribesman. But we can move up. Now before we move, we've got Oblivion Seeker in hand. Although good, I want to sacrifice the cards, just because it gets us somewhere. I've now got a Vanguard, a Languid and an Oblivion Seeker. So we sacked the Oblivion Seeker. We got an Oblivion Seeker back, so that's good. So we're going to move up here. So next turn we can take out this shrine and pretty much anything he puts behind it. By killing this shrine, it will kill the Spearman as well. So that's groovy. We've then got an Oblivion Seeker. Now, Oblivion Seeker here would protect this idol, which I'd rather keep alive. And if he kills it, I still gain a husk and I draw 2 cards. He moves the Vanguard down. This will be on. This is on 8 health currently. However, if he kills that, if I kill the shrine, it'll be down on 7. And then I'll have 6 damage here, so it'll still be alive on 1 health. However, because I want to protect this idol, I'm going to stick Oblivion Seeker there next to the Witch Doctor. So if it dies, I still get a husk. If I lose a middle idol, that means I'll have to keep on moving up here and protecting these 2, which he's currently threatening. And that's not something I want to do, so we're going to stay where we are and try and keep my middle idol alive. And he moves away, okay. Gets another Vanguard down. Good. Alright, so we've now got control of the middle. We can take out Shrine, that will kill the Spearman, and then we can get through for more damage. We have got 2 Vanguards here and an Aging Knight to worry about, but we'll deal with that when it comes to it. But currently my hand is Necrogeddon and Languid. Necrogeddon is nice to keep hold of. However, I've already got rid of my Watchers, so Necrogeddon isn't going to be too useful for that combo. We're identifying his deck as sort of a weird version of Temple Warder with shrines and other things. It's a bit dodgy, but so knowing that, I think we're going to want to slow him down with a Languid. That's going to be a high priority, so we're going to get rid of Necrogeddon. I could play Languid first, but if I draw, say, a Witch Doctor, I won't be able to play it this turn. I'd rather do that, so we're just going to sacrifice Necrogeddon outright. We get a Soul Steel and a Damning Curse. That's pretty good. So we can deal with all his Vanguards up here. Now it's a question of how we want to move. Tribesman is definitely going to stay on the front row, so that's going to go there. Witch Doctor is definitely going to the middle, and Lord Darkling is definitely going to go there. Oblivion Seeker is attacking next turn, so I move it up here and he kills it. I think I would be upset because I want to use this 2 damage here, so we're going to move Oblivion Seeker down and then we've got a nice strong row here. It would have been nice to keep Oblivion Seeker on the front row, but I kind of like things how they are, because that means I can just get more damage through. Then we've got Soul Steal and Languid. Soul Steal will kill that next turn when Shrine dies. We've got a Damning Curse as well. Damning Curse, if I play it here, will kill that. So maybe I could have done my movement a bit better actually. Oh well. But Damning Curse here will kill this Vanguard, which I think I want to do. So I don't really plan out this turn too well in terms of movement. Kind of acted a bit rushly, but we're going to use Damning Curse to kill this Vanguard. We're going to gain a Husk there, does 2 damage to the idol. And then Languid on this would be a waste, because I'm going to Soul Steal next turn, so Languid on this Vanguard will be best to draw me a card. I've got a Blood Bear, that's pretty good, so I'm going to end my go now. I'll still keep the Husk there just because it's nicely in line. That way if I draw an Echo again, I can still move all my 3 creatures up and attack this lane. Kabonk and a Wing Soldier. Okay. Right, now we've got to think what we want to do. I could play Soul Steal, and I could take out either the Soldier or the Aging Knight. A Vanguard's about to go off as well. If I play Soul Steal, I'll also be able to play Blightbearer or Tribesman. However, because I'm not under threat from most creatures, I don't see the need to play Soul Steal all too much. If they were here, and I would be in trouble because they'd be attacking this lane next turn, I could play Soul Steal and just remove one of them. However, I have got Witch Doctor in hand, and I want to play another Witch Doctor because I think Tomb of the Field is amazing. So we're going to aim to do that. Now, what do I want to get rid of in my hand? Soul Steal we're going to keep because we has got some things we can target here. I don't need Blightbearer and Tribesman. But what do I hold as a bigger priority, Tribesman or Blightbearer? I would say Blightbearer, because if you want to play Soul Steal next turn, we can play Blightbearer as well. So we're going to get a Tribesman here for scrolls, and we get a Witch, an Echogeddon and another Blightbearer. Okay, so we've got a Witch Doctor here. It's just a case of how I want to attack here and move things around. I don't want to put anything in this lane. I'm happy attacking this idol with the Oblivion Seeker. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to move Husk down here and get another Witch Doctor in, like that. Now the reason I'm moving Witch Doctor back there instead of keeping it there is because if he plays Pother on this, and he has the option of killing it if it moves up here, but he's also got a chance of it moving down. And also I like higher countdown creatures on the front and lower countdown creatures at the back, because that's got 1 countdown, maybe that's got 2. So if he does do anything dodgy, I'll still have he would have a lot of stuff to go through before he gets to this, and this will be able to attack. So we're going to go with that, and then my go. So that idol's now on 3 health, that idol's now on 5, this one's on 9, so we're slowly getting there. That will die to 1 Husk from an Echogeddon, this will die to 2, this will die to 3. So if we can get more creatures out of the field, we can just Echogeddon and win. Maybe I should have planned that out a bit more. I'm not doing too well at this, am I? Oh, we're slowly getting there. Right. This is attacking next turn, so that's a good target for Soul Steal. So yeah, that can die there. This has got 6 health, which is a problem because 1 Witch Doctor won't kill it. So we can get rid of Ripper here. Actually, I could get rid of Blightbearer for resources, couldn't I? No, I actually like getting rid of Ripper, so we can keep. We can have a bigger control of our hands, much more useful. We draw Soul Steal and Return to Nature. So Return to Nature will kill that if I move Witch Doctor up, so we'll reduce it to 5 health, and Witch Doctor will kill it. I've also got 2 Soul Steals. I think just doing 5 damage on here and then Return to Nature in next turn would be better than doing it this turn. Because this turn we can just play a Soul Steal and maybe another Soul Steal, another Blightbearer. Yeah, I think we're going to Soul Steal this just so we can get another creature a bit on the board, and it protects this from dying, hopefully. And then I can move up here, still staying in the middle. Witch Doctor's in the middle. These 3 basically the best place for them to be, so you can surround by most creatures. And that's going to do 5 damage there. We've still got Return to Nature, that's good. So we want to play Blightbearer or Soul Steal. I'm going to move this up here, so this can attack as well the next turn, because there's quite a few creatures on here. So that's ready there. Oblivion Seeker in front of this Witch Doctor to protect it. That's also got another option to move up to attack this lane. And then we've got this Husk here, and it's a bit unprotected at the moment. So I want to protect it, preferably with a human here. So I'm going to put a Blight Blarer there. So if he kills this, this row will get poisoned. So we're going to move my Shambler there as well. So if he kills this, I'm still going to get a human. This will still be alive and still be able to attack. My Shambler in the middle here doesn't matter because before attacking, my Shambler moves to a random adjacent tile. So we move it there and block this hex here, so it will still be able to move down and kill this. So that's the end of my go. We've got a nice sort of bunch of creatures here. All of them pretty decent as well. Even Husk and my Shambler, 3 attackers, nothing to be laughed at. Oh, it's got plate armour, right, so it's only on 2 health. Okay, so we can still soul steal it. I should pay more attention. So he's running away now, ish. Wings Captain. Oh, my sister's playing the guitar, how nice. She does that. Now, can I just win? I need 3 creatures on here, 3 on there, and 1 on there. That's 7 creatures, and I have 7 creatures. So, if I line 3 creatures on here, 3 on there, 1 on there, I win. So we go 1 down here, 1 down here, move everything down. There we go. Necrogeddon. Very, very powerful scroll. And then I can move my creatures around. So I need 3 creatures on this lane here, 3 on this lane, and then I can take out that idol. So that's game. And yeah, that seemed to go pretty well. Even though I'm still trying to be pretty darn concentrating for you guys, I still made some mistakes. In terms of movement, when I had the Oblivion Seeker here attacking the shrine, was it somewhere around there? When you have Vanguard, 18 Knight Vanguard, a bit of a mistake there. And planning around this because I didn't realise I had playtime around it, so that was a mistake there. But yes, I hope that was better than my normal sort of style of just doing things randomly. And I hope it helped a few things. I'm going to do more of these with different decks. Once I've taken up the hard AI with each mono deck, I will start moving into multiplayer games again. And just because I cover most things here, and then I can just be more analytical with those normal games. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.